Let's see here. It will be game 1, day 2, first half of LZDG. Okay, LZDG versus ACT. And this highlight is mainly Mech versus Hullabaloo, but it seems like Hula isn't really willing to invest in that mechanic too, as our hunter here will chase after Seer. Seer first chase is always the way to go, but persona-wise, Insolence Detention, here we see as well Exhibitionist, alongside which drop down speed boost, Control Freak, Wanted Order, Impact, and Panic. And for now, for go side note, we're going to finally get a snowball on towards our Seer. But of course, we can redeploy Dash Double Surprise here too, so we can get a second one on ASAP. That would be nice as well. What did we get? We got a Fireball on. But for the Seer here, we can just get on towards the coaster, and that's not close to the tram. And that's really all what we need in our scenario. We do see where the bot is. Will we get rid of the bot? Yes, we will try get rid of the bot here. I mean, why not, I guess, at the same time. But more or less here, it's just you're very slow now when it comes to catching up towards the Seer. And even with Mech being notified, or even if you know where Mech's location is, I don't think we're really willing to chase after her anymore. Now, if Seer can dodge the zones here just for a little while, it would be nice. But I do feel like for Mai, you could potentially speaking just drop down. Yep. Could drop down a double surprise, and we're now just waiting here for a little bit longer. Can we get that? We didn't. We didn't get it because of the owl. Okay, that's overall not too bad. I mean, with this side note too, it's kind of like just saying, how much does CS owl regen have? Around 20%, because we were putting quite a bit of distance away alongside with being on the tram. However, right around now, 2 Cypher Machines are about to be done. We're still missing 1 full Cypher Machine though. That's fine. The first hit there register, as now we are just going to wait around here for a tad bit longer. We're not hitting Wither Clone, which is a little bit annoying from my point of view as well, because we were missing a red. But now I don't think that red is going to register anytime soon until your next double surprise is ready. So for now, I can say 27.7%, and your owl is back. And your owl is back. So I mean, this is already a really bad start, especially with the fact that, like, if we manage to get a second owl out, you know that you kind of did messed up a little bit. But thank goodness that the Cypher Machines are a little bit slower. But look, there's a mech spot nearby, not too much of an issue. Even for now, let's just say Gravekeeper needs to aim for a no damage rescue for 2 main reasons. Reason number 1, that is Mech can continue to decode, and then reason number 2 is just so when the Hullabaloo is actually chasing after you here once again, at least you won't get double downed. I mean, the bot is nearby too if you want the heal, so guaranteed tie here is definitely doable. We're gonna be able to get the no damage rescue here as well, so we're going to look for the Seer anyways, and just missing 1 red ball here remaining. We have 1 Palisman left to use. I'm quite sure we do have 1 Palisman left to use here. Oh no, it's not Fireball, it's Mudball. But with this, Puppeteer, another Titan here left to use. Gravekeeper, on the other hand, is decoding with Mech Stall, so that's at least somewhat of a good news. And with this in mind too, we see from Cypher Machine decoding progress. It's a bit slow. It's a bit slow. I was kind of hoping for Puppeteer to be finished a little bit earlier, but Wanted Order on Puppeteer right now. Puppeteer can definitely make it in towards the rescue. However, for now, the bot will be the one that's mainly decoding. There's currently 2 peepers nearby. The bot can get rid of the 2 peepers if we really want to do so, but also GK can do the same thing. Now then, with this in mind, Puppeteer will be on his way to rescue here as we're so close towards the chair. Anyways, we can just use our puppet to go in, but we are still in red ball zone, so it's not possible here for now. But however, we're still gonna have to wait for a little bit, and that's fine to hit right there registered. Okay then, for Seer more or less right now, because of how fast Mech decodes, I mean, the Cypher Machine would be primed. That's the good news. We kind of trapezed over a little bit too much, and the Cypher Machine is popped. There we go. Gravekeeper does have a shovel. There's currently someone already at the exit gate, and it will be a 3-man escape here by this point if that's the case. That's kind of why Mech has been banned quite a lot, right? Like, just with 1 Mech stall, even if you don't use it early game, like with Seer as well, Seer and Mech can't really allow the 2 of them to be on the same team, or else it's just going to be a really long day for you. But for now, we're going to congratulate a 3-man escape here from ACT. Moving on. Okay, it's gonna be ZZ9 coming from ACT, the new hunter from ACT. That's something new. We're going to be able to see Lucky Guy up against... Okay, we've seen this with the RC game in IJL, but this is pretty new. Okay, for ZZ9's debut here, I actually need to get his full name. But aside from that, as of now, who are we going to be able to see here? We're going to be able to see LZDG, Sweet Cock W. Oh, I just realized. Okay. Anyways, back to what I was saying. For now, who's the first chase? The first chase here would be, it'll be BWW, in which we are playing Lucky Guy. Lucky Guy first chase is kind of expected. We thought that maybe a cage will be dropped down, but it didn't seem like ZZ9 was really willing to do so. But we're now on the other side. Still nothing there just yet. We're really playing Ring Around Rosie here for as much as we can, but even for Lucky Guy here, could not really break the cage. I feel like a really good counter for Goldman is your... Oh, that's a hit down. A really good counter here for Goldman, or a nerf for Goldman, would be the progress... the progress remains depending on how much you have destroyed to dismantle the cages. So like if you dismantle 20%, it'll keep it at 20% mark, and the next time you dismantle it, it'll go from 20%. I feel like that will probably be a really nice nerf for Goldman, in the sense that you're going to be forced to be pitch perfect almost all the time. However, even for now, our Gravekeeper here, it wouldn't be an after half rescue, but it is still a chip damage after all. Now, there is a Priestess nearby as well to provide some sort of assistance. However, sadly, we were not near the portal zone. Priestess deployed a portal a little bit too far away, and ZZ9 here, as the Goldman, actually managed to prevent the Lucky Guy from going in straight towards it. As you can see there, that's where the portal is. So with that in mind, for now, it's still a winnable game, right? It's tie game guaranteed here for the time being, but it's still very, very, very winnable. On the side of our Hunter as well, what we now need to take into consideration is we do still have trump card. We have around 1.5 peepers, almost 2 now, and no one's going to be able to come into rescue. I mean, Gravekeeper can come in here once again. He is crouching nearby to give tinnitus, but that Peepers, it could maybe bait out to where the Gravekeeper is. But I mean, when you're around probably 75-80% mark, there's really no need. We dropped down a cage there too, it seems. But for now, I do think we can leave if that's the case. Cage remains persistent for 9 seconds. Another nerf for Goldman could be Cage can only persist for half of the initial duration. Kind of similar to Mad Eyes as well. But for now, Link, where we're going to go for first, that's going to be a Priestess on the other side. We're going to dash back here, but that Priestess is already outside, so it doesn't matter there too much. But also at the same time, you need to be worried about that portal too, so you have to break it there no matter what. Priestess, no portals left on her hands to use. There is one pallet there to use, but we're not willing to drop it down there just yet, as Priestess was not able to get over straight towards the other side. It's a little bit unfortunate we couldn't drop down the pallet. However, even if we do drop down the pallet, there's nowhere else to go. So it says the 9 very beautiful first, well, very beautiful second chase, and that will be the Priestess back on towards the chair. Unfortunately, there's not much that the survivors can do here. ZZ9 is practically speaking a really good Goldman main from what I'm seeing here too. ACT could have a real good potential round 1s and round 2s. However, for now, it seems like Gravekeeper here once again coming in for the rescue. Now we have to start. Okay, that's going to be a dash back. I think we forgot about that about Gravekeeper, but I guess at the same time, look, what can we do? Priestess, on the other hand, still alive and well, still alive and kicking, still on the run here, but no portals left on our hands to use. And also at the same time, it's going to be a dash back there and immediate hit down from the Goldman. And I think that could conclude a good win here from the side of survivors. Hunters. We're now missing 1.5 cipher, well, 2 cipher machines accumulatively, but 1.5 in total, let's say. For Gravekeeper here, we could come in to rescue once again. We do see where he is, but I just feel like maybe it would have been better. Maybe it just would have been better if we did not deploy another cage jump. But I guess, look, hey, you have 83 resentment stacks anyway, so it doesn't really matter there too much. Hello, goodbye. Where are we right now? That's laying on the other side. Hello, we're right in front of the Goldman right now. And that's to be a normal hit down. That's one of the issues when playing up against Goldman too. You accidentally run in towards the cage area, where you get teleported straight towards the other side. I mean, it's not like you want to do it, but it just happens. Why is that the case? Because you have to look back at whether Goldman is going to go over or not. But for now, we're going to double cage straight towards our Gravekeeper. You could hit him, but also at the same time, you don't need to hit him, because even if you hit him here, it's not going to... It's not going to give you much already, max presence. So now I think we just wait. We're currently 1 chip down here, so we can get a normal hit on him. That's fine. We get to get a nice pushback, but it wasn't a pallet stun. So with that, we're still missing 1.5 Cypher Machines. Well, 1 Cypher Machine in total, but let's just say 1.5. And yeah, Psycho here on the run. Sadly, there's not much we can do. Psycho was not our first chase as well. But also on the side of Psycho, we ran towards the wrong side, unfortunately speaking. So there goes Dash. Ay. Goman works really well against big walls like these, and the pallet has been locked there. So let's congratulate a 4-man elimination here on the side of ACT ZZ9. Moving straight on towards second game.